What's the moment that made you hate your birthday? Okay, so birthdays used to mean something, like really mean something. I was that kid who'd wake up early just to see if anyone remembered, count the balloons, wear the birthday badge, even though it made me look like a walking kindergarten poster. I didn't care because I just loved the feeling of being seen and celebrated, surrounded by people who felt like home. But my 17th birthday changed all of that completely. Like in one night, the whole meaning of the day collapsed, and now I can't even think about it without feeling sick. So here's what happened. A few weeks before my birthday, my mom found out my dad was cheating. Not a suspicion or rumor, but she caught him fully, with someone we knew and trusted, someone who sat in our living room and laughed at our jokes, someone who watched my mom clear the dinner table with the same hands that built our life from scratch, and still smiled like nothing was wrong. Instead of leaving or blowing it all up, she stayed quiet just for a while and told me later she didn't want to ruin my birthday. She said she wanted to hold on to one last memory before everything fell apart. I didn't know any of this then. I just knew something felt weird that day. The air was stiff, the house looked normal, but it felt hollow, like someone had already packed up and left, but forgot to take their body with them. Last year, Dad gave Mom roses in front of everyone and said she was his world. This year, he gave someone else a seat at her table. And then right in the middle of it all, she walked in, the other woman, with a gift bag in her hand and lip gloss too shiny for the moment. She kissed my dad on the cheek, laughed at something he said, like she belonged there, like this was her party too. My mom just stood there holding a paper plate, watching it all happen. Her eyes didn't blink, her hands didn't move. She looked like someone who had been underwater too long and was pretending she didn't need air. My dad acted like it was fine, like he could blend his betrayal into the guest list and no one would notice. He poured her juice, made a joke about her cooking, introduced her to my uncle like she was the family dog we just adopted. And I just stood there frozen, my ears ringing and chest tight. I wanted to scream, but my throat didn't work. I wanted to run, but my legs felt like someone else's. And then my mom broke. Quiet at first, then loud. Loud enough to stop the whole room. She said, "So this is who you bring. This is what you do. On your daughter's birthday, in her house, with her cake still sitting in the box." She didn't wait for answers or explanations. She didn't even care anymore. She grabbed her purse and walked straight out the door, and I swear, the silence after that was worse than the yelling. Everyone looked at me like I was supposed to do something, like maybe if I smiled or spoke, the pieces would fit again. But I was broken too. I didn't even cut the cake. I just locked myself in the bathroom and stared at the mirror until the lights felt too bright. I could hear my dad outside explaining, laughing nervously, telling people to stay, telling them she gets emotional, and I realized in that moment, my birthday wasn't mine anymore. It wasn't a celebration. It was a grave for the version of my family that used to exist. Now every year when the date comes, I don't celebrate, don't plan anything, just turn off my phone. I don't want to remember, because it's not a happy memory. It's the day everything broke. The day I watched the people who raised me stop pretending. The day I saw my mom's heart crack in front of a crowd, and nobody even flinched. That's what my birthday is now. Not candles, not balloons, just a reminder that even the people you trust the most can ruin you and not even have the decency to feel sorry about it.